Good evening and evening. It's Christmas in July time. To me, Christmas in July time has always been the craft channels. That's when they have their new products that are going to be around to make things for Christmas. It used to be just cards, but now obviously there's a lot more things out there. Well, now obviously the junk journaling community have now taken it on, and several people are actually doing Christmas in July. Now, Teri Lee of Sweet Pea Papers has come together with Kyung to do a lovely Christmas in July, and it's to run from the 15th, which was yesterday, through to the end of the month. And all the participants will do a couple of videos a week. That's the minimum that's required. And there's some of my old friends in there, which is really lovely. And I can't wait, to do this. Obviously, it's been a right week this week. I have actually got the fridge freezer in now. The kitchen is looking back to normal. It looks really lovely in here. But I've started dismantling the bedroom. I took about 400 books out of my bedroom to try and get that decorated before we put the new bed in and one thing and another. So it's just been one of those weeks. Anyway, let me show you the kits. Now, this is Teri's, Kyung's kit. Now, that you're not going to be able to see very well, so I'm going to have to do it on the side. But what she's done, some of the images from the full page, the one that goes down this side or this side, she has made full. And I absolutely adore this image. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It is just, if you think of Christmas time and you think of family, you think of this, don't you? The kids and mum. It's just beautiful, and Dad's obviously taking the picture. And we've got our Santa. I love this. This has come off of a card. And we've got the horses with their sleigh at the top. Here we are, looking in the sweetie shop or the toy shop. There's a toy shop on this one. Beautiful, aren't they? And these have come from Christmas cards, these images that Kyung's got. Another one here with the gorgeous poinsettias. I love this one with the white skate. I remember reading White Boots when I was about 11, I think. Another one, beautiful. Song of Noel, Song of Christmas. This was another one like that, way round. This one, I love this paper, I really do. So you see, she's done several that are round the other way. Now these are round the other way, but I've printed, but you'll be able to see them like this. It'd be easier to see them just straight on. Okay, so we've got some gorgeous backing papers. I love that one. Really beautiful backing papers here. Isn't that unusual? And I thought that is just such a lovely pattern. Beautiful work. I mean, she spent a long time putting this together. I think it must take her about 3 weeks. She's put so much thought and care into this. You've hit all the backing paper. Isn't that a lovely blue? She's really tried hard, our Kyung, to do this perfectly. She's catered for everybody in this. She really has. The colouring is beautiful. It's very strange. I went to find my charms earlier, and when you've got little snowmen popping out, you're thinking, how can I put snowmen on? I'm absolutely roasting here because it's suddenly got very hot in Scotland, but it's very close and sticky, and you can probably hear the fan on my tower fan because it's just too hot otherwise. It's just absolutely incredible. So you're doing this and you're absolutely boiling. So it must be what it must be like if you were in Australia and you're having your Barbie on the beach. Is that gorgeous boot again? But you can see what I mean about how, like this image. So you've got the big one and you've got the little one. That's the microwave. And there's that lovely image again with the wee baby. Beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful papers. And we've got so many to play with as well. That's what I love. And then, it was just like, wow, I'm going to have so much fun with this one. Just knocking them off. I can't remember how many papers there were, but I know there were a lot. There was something like about 50, I think. And we've got some gorgeous Christmas cards here. And then you come on to the ephemera. Beautiful fussy cutting. Look at that lovely red cardinal. Really lovely fussy cutting. Beautiful piece of ephemera. I love these. Lots and lots of words to use, which are great for when you're making tags or you want to embellish your journal cards. I love that, having plenty of words. Gorgeous sayings here. Hope this season finds you all wrapped up in happy. Isn't that lovely? May the light of the holiday season fill your heart, and may the music fill your soul. Happy holidays. They're really, really beautiful. Another lot there, but in a different way. Blank, more, they're not blank, but, you know, journaling cards that you can now, you know, do them up and do them your way. And then these are the Christmas cards that she's done. And they are fab, aren't they? Absolutely lovely. So there's those birdies. Really lovely. Absolutely beautiful. And there's some more there. I love these lasses with the firewood. I really do. Kind of reminds you of the match girl, doesn't the little match girl? You know, the little matches and you'll cry. Are you reading that story? And envelopes. Fab kit, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. So that's the huge kit from Cayenne. And then I'm going to marry it up with Nathalie's. Our Nathalie, you know, from the Netherlands, bless her. She's such a lovely lass. Just making sure I'm still in frame. She's doing a challenge with her Christmas kit at the moment. And it's basically, you buy the kit. Obviously, it's always on offer when she does the challenges. And you make something with it and put it into the event. And then you can go into a draw, and it's usually first prize is 3 kits, second prize is 2 kits, and third prize is 1 kit from her store, which is a lovely gift because all her kits are really beautiful. So these are the lovely papers, and they go, oops, my kingfisher, I love that kingfisher, don't you? It's round the wrong way. Absolutely lovely, that kingfisher. But you've got some beautiful backing papers, and you can see these work really well with Cayenne's as well. Look at all the angels she's putting. There's a lot of angels in this one, which is really fabulous. Because I think, you know, more and more people are using angels at Christmas, more than they used to, and it's just lovely. And how fabulous is that page there? Absolutely lovely, where she's looking through the window at the owl. I mean, I just love that. I really do. Really gorgeous. Another angels there. You probably can't actually see her wings, but she has got gorgeous wings behind there. Oops, no, that's upside down. Doing well on the upside downy bits. Lovely ephemera. Obviously this one, she's done it in a few different sizes through the kit, which I'll show you in a minute. And you can make this into a card, or you can just make it into a, you know, stuck together card. You can do so many different things with these. They're really lovely. So that's 2 pages there. I don't know, the rest of the ephemera's over here. I've already showed you the top one. I must have printed and I know why I did reprinted it. It's because this one's got lines all over it. Then you've got your little tags at the bottom here. Really beautiful. And your pockets. And then you've got your bigger pockets. A different card here without the deer on. Lovely. Look at these. Look at that. The colouring in that is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Really beautiful. Wonderful tags. Sorry, my printer was really being a pain. I cleaned all the heads, started printing, then it started up again, so I just left it. I'm not going to print a whole lot again because I've already had to print all the stuff that I'm going to be using to show you. You know, because I started on the kit, and so you know, you don't want to be printing 3 or 4 lots, do you? So no, you won't get lines. More gorgeous tags with their angels. Lovely, aren't they? Absolutely fabulous. And look at these little dots. Gorgeous, aren't they? So that's Nathalie's kit that I'm using with it. So that's those 2 kits. Let me just put them over there and tuck that under there in case the thingy comes off. And where I've got to so far, and as you can see, the tags. No, there's no lineys. I think I'm going to put him on the front. Haven't decided how yet, but I'm going to put him on the front because I think he goes really well with the paper, with the fabric. It was trying to find a fabric, a Christmassy fabric that would go with the colourways but I want to use some of the stuff that I've got because I'm trying to move everything into another bedroom. I'm trying to use up some of the stuff that I've got. I've got that much stuff in there. I want to try and get rid of stuff a bit more. You know, I tend to have a clear out once a year. This lovely, lovely fabric is Crafter's Companion, and this was about 4 or 5 years ago. And I brought some, and I also won some from our Lizzie. So it was really, really lovely. I was tickled pink. And this I've made from a bit of Amazon packaging. You know, your Amazon packaging when you get it like this, where you've got your flappy bits here, and it comes over like that. This is a bigger one, and that's what I've made this from. The Velcro dots I've actually stuck on with Fabri-Tac because I thought that was the strongest glue I could think of, and I know they're not going to come off then because it's going to take a lot of coming and going. On the inside here I've got a pocket here, and this is made from that card. Can you hear that's got that card there? Because I've used both the card pockets. You can hear there, can't you? They're the two card pockets from the inside, because obviously there was one at the top and one at the bottom, so I've cut a bit off. That's one and that's the other. And then I've made my journals like this time. I've done the elastic through the back, and I thought this is a nice way of doing it this time, because then I can take pages out, or whoever gets it can take pages out and add pages in. If you've not sewn it in, you're just using the elastic, you know, Midori style. It just gives such a lovely way of doing it. And I've printed both Nathalie's and Kyan's together in, you know, in different ways. Some backed on some and some are backed on others, and it's just given such a lovely feel to this. And I've put my dyed papers through it as well, so it's given me a really, really good start. It's a fabulous feel to this, it really is, and I love this, you know, to have the two signatures. And that's my favourite image there, and that's my second favourite image, so I've got both of them there. So when I open it I can just stroke them and love them. And then I've put some little charms. Oh, you can see the charms on the bottom. I've put some little charms on the bottom. I open that, you might be able to see it a bit better. I've got a lovely candy cane here, and they've all got little bells on, and that's got a snowflake. And then on this side I've got a lovely little angel, because there's lots of angels in it. I thought I'd stick an angel on. This is one of the ones I actually made. Another little snowflake there. And what is lovely about this, I wasn't thinking about it beforehand. I just tied it, and I was just going to do what I normally do when I use elastic, just knot it off. But this time I thought, no, I'm going to leave it a bit extra and I'll tie the charms off. And what is quite good is you can actually lower this up and down to actually get the charms in exactly the right place, that they're not hanging out the bottom, so they're a nuisance when you stand it up. But they're also not in the journal, so that, you know, you have that problem where it gives you that extra bulk. So I was tickled pink with that. I was playing with that yesterday. So there's my lovely journal, journal folder, all ready to put the ephemera in. And I really enjoyed doing this yesterday. I just love doing that, you know, put a bit of sewing on and everything. And this is lovely, these pockets. They're really, really sturdy, so you could actually put a notebook in there, no problem, and it'll hold it. And I thought, well, at the same time, so I'm using up fabric it was an off-cut. So I've used an off-cut fabric, and I've used a bit of Amazon packaging, so we're doing a bit of conservation. So that'll close up like that, and then I'm definitely going to put him on the front because I love him to bits. Not sure what I'm going to put underneath him. I think it's calling for some lace here now. I think it needs some lace on it, you know. I'm not sure what else yet, but that's how much I've done. So I've made my start, and it's always good once you get to this stage where you've got your pages together, you've got your journal kind of sorted. I've backed all the ephemera onto card, masses and masses of packing I've used, lots and lots of packaging. So I've got it all cut out, all backed onto card. This one's Nathalie's, so that it's all ready to now embellish and do whatever, you know. You can see this is all waste. This is all from, I don't know, all sorts, you know, all your packaging that you have. I buy lollipops for the kids downstairs, so it'll be lollipop packaging, and it'll be packaging from when the cat has his licky licks that he absolutely loves, and all that type of thing. So we've done a lot of recycling on this one, so I'm all ready to sort of go. There's that lovely, I just think that is gorgeous, that kingfisher. Absolutely love that kingfisher. and I've done exactly the same for the other lot. So I've actually got quite a long way, considering I've not really had any time to sit down and actually craft this week. It's just been nuts trying to put everything back together. When they came with the fridge, freezer and the freezer, there were two guys. One, he was lovely, bless him. I think he was probably Indian or Pakistani. Absolutely lovely, lovely guy. And he's obviously the gopher. And the other one, I'm sure, was Polish or Lithuanian, had his head where the sun don't shine. I says to him, look, I've phoned AO, they assure me that you would bring them up to the kitchen because, you know, I have problems with my feet and all the rest of it. You know, there's no physical way I can move anything. And the old one's going away because I paid for this service, and they assured me that that'll be fine. Because obviously with coronavirus, you don't know what's going on, do you? You don't know whether they've decided they will still do these things or they won't. He says to me, we're not strong. And he was complaining about it. And of course I said to him, look, I phoned them. Customer service assured me you were going to do this. Which of course he couldn't argue against that, could he? And he just mumped the whole time. He was a real moaner. Maybe because he was from Newcastle. Maybe Newcastle were having a bad day. But it was like, what, you get one really, really lovely guy, and then the other one was just had his head with sun don't shine, you know. How fabulous do these look? Now they're backed and they're like separate. You can actually see these so much better now. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? I just love these. And you could make your own Christmas cards with these. That's what's so nice about it, is you could actually make Christmas cards with these, and you could put them in those pockets, couldn't you? And they'd be ready for when you're writing your cards out in November. I still think it's a strange concept doing Christmas in the middle of July, but there you go. I've always loved these images. These are graphic fairy images, aren't they? I love those images. So everything's organised. I'm all sort of getting there. I'm also almost finished sorting out Banya's sunflower folio, though that is an absolute pleasure to work with. It really is. This folio, I've never seen a folio done like this before. Absolutely beautiful. So that'll be up in a couple of days as well. So I'm getting there, guys. Do go and check out Cara's Friday freebie. It's absolutely lovely. It's full of beautiful, beautiful butterflies, but I've not been able to get to the PC to download it today yet. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I'll link Cara's group down below so you can go and get a Friday freebie. I mean, it is beautiful. It really is lovely. Beautiful, beautiful colours too. She's trying to do, I think, fortnightly now with the summer, because obviously not so many people are around in the summer. They're so busy. You know, you've got the kids off school, you've got trying to get your gardens done, you try to do this, that and the other. I've noticed the groups are not so busy either. Oh, and a shout out, Friendly Junk Journal people. Okay, it's the Wishing Well event. That started a couple of hours ago. The Wishing Well event in front, Friendly Junk Journal people, if I put my teeth back in again, you wish for something, okay? You have to have granted a wish first, okay? So say somebody wants, I don't know, lined paper, for example, which is the thing that come off the top of my head. You will say, I will grant that wish, and then you're going to send that to somebody, and then you can make your own wish. The wishes are all things that hopefully people have got in their stash, and it's just de-stash stuff, and nothing must be expensive. And there's so many different things in there. Eco-dye papers, for example, was one of them that was in there again this time. Sari silk, maybe, lace, fabric, you know, some things that you want. You know, you might want offcuts of something. You know, Cara does the tiny, tiny little pieces of fabric, doesn't she, like this, and she puts them on a bulb pin with a piece of ephemera underneath. I mean, I do that sometimes too. You might want little offcuts of lace. Anything you can think of. Oh, book pages, music sheets. But it's a lovely, lovely event. And as I say, it goes on from today through till Sunday. It's UST time, and they are about 6 hours behind me. So it finishes round about 7-8 o'clock on Sunday evening UST time. It gets very, very quiet. When it gets very, very quiet and nobody's coming in towards the end of Sunday and all the wishes have been granted, it then gets closed down. It runs till 9 o'clock at night, but obviously, you know, the lasses, it particularly on a Saturday, because a lot of people come in early on a Friday and a lot of people come in on a Sunday. And on a Saturday, there are not so many people. And if you're sat there watching this wishing well all day, you know, it can be hard work. It can be very, very difficult sitting there all day watching this. We're taking it in turns. We're all having a few hours each, you know. But it's a wonderful, wonderful event. Absolutely love it. I've done a couple of ones. I've wished, you know, I've granted a few wishes and got some lovely, lovely things. But napkins, that's what I really wanted, was napkins. Because for the love of me, we could not get decent napkins in the UK. Sainsbury's have actually started doing some decent ones. As I say, this is the one. They've actually now got the napkins out for this. When I got this, which is the tablecloth, because I was going to cut the tablecloth off, they've actually now got napkins, and they actually sent them to me this week. So I've actually got these in napkins as well, and I thought these would be fabulous in a journal. Absolutely lovely. Imagine fussy cutting these out and sticking these in a journal. They would be just so beautiful. So that's all the information. So do go along to Friendly Junk Journal people and join in the wishing well. It's such a lovely event. You know, there's some lovely, lovely lasses in there. It is vetted insofar as, you know, we make sure that you get what you want, because we always have tracked postage. So you've not got that worry that you've sent somebody something and that you may not get anything back. You know, and I think that's a lovely security in your mind to know that your package is tracked. If it disappears off the face of the earth, then you know it's the post office's fault, not the person who sent it's fault. And it kind of, you know, I think it makes you more generous in what you're doing. I really do. Oh, and the last thing before I go, sorry, I'm blethering today. My giveaway. Don't forget my giveaway. I'm giving away that lovely American 4th of July journal. I will be drawing it next week. It will be round about Wednesday. It depends on when Eid starts. Eid starts on the day after Arafat, and it is, you know, on the moon sightings. So it'll be next week, round about Wednesday. I have put all the information below the other video. I will link the video. So do please come and join the giveaway. I think I've got about 20 people in there now. You know, there's not many in there this time. So do come along and join in, and I would love to have you all there. So thank you so much for being here. Do go and have a look at this kit, because it is a fabulous kit, and it's not very expensive either. Massive kit, the one from Kion. And have a look at Nathalie's too, because it's a lovely, lovely challenge. I'll put Nathalie's group down below as well, and obviously Teri's Sweet Pea Papers. And the other problem we have at the moment is that Facebook have stopped admins making documents in groups. You used to be able to go to files and there'd be a little blue document and you could make a document, and you can't do that anymore. So it's making things very difficult. You've either got to use Google Spreadsheets or Word, and that then causes a problem because not many people have Microsoft Word. People can't afford to pay for that every month. You know, it's a fact of life. It's an expensive thing to have. So I will try and link as many of the girls as I can. I mean, as I say, I know most of them, so I know their YouTube channels, and I'll link them as well. So hopefully when their videos come up, I will then add them to the list. Okay? So thank you for being here, guys. As I say, this I will probably make to do as a giveaway, you know, sort of November, December time. Because obviously I don't celebrate Christmas. You know, and I just thought it'd be something really nice to give away at that time of year to people, to give them season's greetings. Obviously we still believe in Jesus and we believe in the Bible. So have an amazing day, everybody. Love and blessings, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Ta-da!